Hey crafters, I'm loving my tie-dye projects, but I realized sometimes when I'm getting ready for a project, I assume that I need to find garments that are plain, maybe they're white or really light colored, and I kind of just focus in on those garments that don't have anything on them and they're going to be really easy to dye. But you don't have to start with a plain garment. What if you had a graphic t-shirt that had writing on it, but it's just kind of boring, or you didn't like the color very much? Could you tie-dye that? I mean, what would that look like? How would that work? What about other garments that maybe have like patterns on them or prints or, logos and things? Could you still tie-dye those? Maybe add a little grooviness to those printed garments that are otherwise less exciting. Let's find out. Let's try it. Okay, now for our first victim. This great shirt from Hawaii. I think it's really cute. The white is a little bit sheer though, so if we can add some tie-dye to it, I think it will take care of the sheerness and also just add some interest. I'm going to be using a gray to kind of go with those cool tones in the circle. And I'm also thinking of using the circle as a little inspiration. We're going to try doing some big starbursts all over. And if you haven't done starbursts before, check out our video where we did dyeing in an apartment, but I did a dress and a tote bag. I showed you guys how to do it. You grab kind of a pinch of fabric, you get yourself a rubber band, and you try to get the band around that pinch as you twist it. Now, yeah, it's really hard to hold on to it, but that's a start. Let's get another twist on this. Ooh, rubber band, you let me down, man. Let's try another one. Get that rubber band on there. Kind of twisting the fabric as you go and getting the band on top. It takes a little work. You got to wrangle it a little bit, but then you get kind of a unicorn horn there, and we're going to try to do this all over the shirt. Let's grab another one. Okay, so I got one at the lower corner. Maybe I'll do one kind of up here. Grab it, twist it, get that band on there. Always good to have a bunch of sizes of rubber bands. Again, if you need to see this a little slower, check out that previous video because we kind of talk you through it a little bit more there. But mostly it's just wrangling that garment into the rubber bands. All right, I've kind of got one there. Maybe I'll do like one like here, kind of like right on the edge of that medallion. I don't think the writing is going to take on any dye because it's kind of rubber. It probably won't dye, just the fabric around it. Okay, so I've got one there. I think I want one right on the edge going into the sleeve. More bands, oh my word. All right, that's a good one. Get that going on up here. I think this will just be a really fun way to add more interest to this shirt and maybe even make it a little bit more wearable. I don't know. Got one there. Let's add another one here and at the very neck of the shirt. I'm just going to pull the edge up and twist. Got the neckline right there in the twist. I kind of want some of the starbursts to go off the edge of the shirt. I think that looks really cool. And speaking of going right off the edge, we're going to use the very bottom corner, do a little pinch and twist, and get that on there. Oh boy. Okay, we went kind of fast, but I think that'll give us the look we're wanting. One more twist. Let's see if we can get it. All right, well, here's our amoeba shirt. Oh, I've got a blank spot. I think I want one more. Let's do one more. Okay, what's wrong with more starbursting in your life? Nothing. Here we go. All right, here we go. A little more twist, a little more pull. All right. Looking pretty good, although it looks kind of like an alien. Okay, let's take this thing and dye it. Okay, well, you guys know the drill by now. You can tell I've got my towels, trying to cover my surfaces to protect against dye. Got my cleaning supplies. I'll wipe up spills right away, and then I'll go after them with my barkeeper's friend cleaner to try to make sure that I'm not staining the surfaces as I do this. Gloves, spoons. Oh my gosh, Rit dye. I think this one's going to be really pretty. I got fixative today. That's going to be my last step. I'll just get the dyed fabric in a fixative solution to help try to seal in that dye a little better. Oh, okay, tie-dye time. Okay guys, you can tell I got my sink filled up with water. I added the salt that Rit recommends when doing cotton. I added the charcoal dye, and we got a t-shirt going in. It's going in. It's going in. I don't have a really strong gray dye solution because I'm kind of going for like a lighter watercolor effect. So let's see. Ooh, hello. Whoa. Well, I think that's gonna be kind of a cool color with medallion. All right, I'm gonna leave this guy in here. I'll probably be checking on him in about 20 minutes or so. I don't want him too dark gray. Just, you know, with what I'm envisioning. I'll keep checking on him, also keeping in mind that the color will lighten when I put it in the wash. But okay, I will check back with you guys in about 20 minutes, and I will see you then. Okay, it's been about half an hour, and it's time to untie this and see how it looks. So grab our t-shirt out of here. Got a couple other things going at once. Whoa. Okay, we're seeing a good charcoal color. Let's try getting off some of these rubber bands. Sometimes they just come right off. Oh, can you see that? Got a little bit of a starburst going on. Oh, it worked. Ah, awesome. It's always so exciting to unwrap these things because you never know what they're going to look like. Oh, there's one we did on the side. Oh, I really like it when they go just kind of off the edges of the garment as well. Oof. Rubber bands are coming off easily. That's great. Just kind of let them pop off. Oof, I'm getting dye on my glasses. To get that off. Okay. Oh, almost there. Oh dear. Wow. We did a lot of starbursts on this one. Okay. Almost there. Come on, rubber band. You got this. Ah, all right. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Wow. Well, our Hawaiian shirt has been transformed. Get that off of there. Really liking the starbursts on the edges as well as closer to the medallion. Got some up by the neck and the shoulder. I'm excited to get this in some fixative. So once I rinse out a little bit of the dye under running water, I'll put it in a fixative and water solution. And it's that guy. And then I'll put it in the wash and dry it and show you what it looks like. Well, here's another thrift store t-shirt. I think this one's kind of cute. I like the slogan on there. I think that would be really fun to kind of bring to life with some dye. I'm almost thinking of just like rainbow splotches, watercolor effect all around the words on the shirt. So to kind of play off of that making concept and make it just look like it was an art project, basically. I might actually get this garment wet before I dye it because I want the dye to be able to bleed around and get that painted effect. So we'll see. Here we go. Well, next up for dyeing is this super cute kids dress. I'm pretty sure this will eventually fit one of my nieces, so I'm really excited. I want to try tie-dyeing it. I love the little heart print all over it, but this little girl is not a gray girl. She is a rainbow girl, so we're going to add some tie-dye to this. I'm almost thinking about maybe just almost giving it a dip dyed effect, like maybe dyeing the bottom of the skirt and maybe the bottom of the sleeves like hot pink or something like that. I think that could go really well with the little black hearts, and it'll just brighten it up without detracting from the pattern, kind of just adding to it. Anyway, I think that one will be really, really cute. Progress report on the dress. It looks a little funny right now, but I'm experimenting with ways that I can help mark where I want dye to be and protect where I don't want the dye to be. So you can see on the skirt I have tied off the very bottom, and I think that bottom beneath the rubber band is where I want the dye to be. I also want dye to be on the very edges of the sleeves, so I've kind of marked those off. I think I'm going to try to stuff the part of the dress that I don't want dyed into a plastic bag just to protect it. I'm super messy when I'm tie-dyeing, and I mean, it could be okay to have random drips and drops everywhere. It could be a really fun look, but I'll avoid it if possible with this project just because I think I want the dye on the edges. So I'll see if I can get this in a bag and then I'll show you what that looks like. Well, for the dress and then the blue t-shirt, we're going to be using a tie-dye kit again. Yes! Had a lot of fun with this and some of my other projects, and I think these colors are going to be awesome on what we're working with today. Also love how easy peasy it is to just mix up the dye, squirt it on, and let it sit. And then you have tie-dye magic happening. So let's check out our garments. Okay, I've added dye or water to the dye bottles, shaking those all up. I think they're ready to go. I also got my shirt kind of damp and scrunched it up kind of inside this plastic trash bag. I'm not really tying it up too much because, again, I'm going for that kind of blurred watercolor effect. So I don't want too many like rubber band lines or anything. I also know that once I've got the dye on this shirt, I'm gonna have to wrap it up in a plastic bag somehow. So I'm actually gonna start with it inside the bag to begin with, and let's see how this goes. Gotta get on my gloves. All right, let's try this. I think we're gonna start with pink because why not? Oh, that's beautiful. Here we go. Ooh, it's dripping already. Ooh, I like how the wet shirt is taking the dye. It's already starting to kind of like disperse way more than with the dry garment. Okay, I'm liking this. I definitely want to get it in the folds though, so let's see. Squishing it on in there. Okay, let's get some more down here. Ooh, I'm liking it. It's still taking a lot of dye if I want like a full splotch. Oh yeah, see, it's got to get it in the folds too. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, let's get another good splotch over here. That's really fun. I'm loving this. Oh boy. Oh, whoa, there it goes. Okay, that's super fun. Okay, let's try. Who's next? Let's try a little green. Here it goes. Oh boy. Huh. Where do I want to start? Oh. Okay. It's just coming out fast. Try to make sure I'm getting it all the way in there. Oh, that's fun. I'm loving this. I like the wet t-shirt idea. I think this is really effective. Ooh, let's get some on the sleeves. Okay, make sure it's getting all in there. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's fun. And I'm okay if it bleeds in towards the words a little bit. I actually kind of want that. I just don't want to necessarily cover this area with dye. We'll see. That's my vision, but you know, it doesn't always work that way. That's okay. Let's get a little of this guy over in here. Oh boy. Working it in, working it in. I'm also okay if the colors kind of bleed into each other a little bit. I think that would, again, make a really nice painty kind of effect. Oh yeah, that in there as well. Ooh. Oh, don't forget the neck. Oh yeah, let's get it up there. Okay, that's kind of cool. Maybe a little more over here. Sure, it's getting in there. I might want a little more green over here. I want this green to kind of merge into the pink a little bit more. I think that would be cool. There we go. Okay, purple time. Oh yeah, this is a good color. Here we go. Definitely need some over here. Oh, this is this is quite a color. I remember from my last tie-dyeing that the purple was super vibrant. It showed up even on that dark gray dress I was trying to do. Yeah, purple. Whoa. Purple's intense. Okay. Ooh, definitely need some purple up here. Yeah. Want to cover up the other colors too much, but do I need more purple? Do I want more purple? I think I'm gonna actually go back and enlarge the pink splotches just a little bit so that they run into the other colors a little better. Oh yeah, there you go. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I like it. Oh, let's make sure the base of the shirt's got good color too. Definitely. It's a little tricky with it being in the plastic bag here. Let's make sure I get all the edges. Oh yeah, edge of the sleeve, we need you too. Make sure I'm liking where this is going here. I want maybe a little more green. Keep on bleeding here. Right down to the edge. Oh, that's cool. I'm liking it. Try to mix up the edges a little bit more. Make sure it's all good. Oh yeah. There it goes. There it goes. Oh yeah. Get it right up there. Whew. Okay. I think, okay, maybe just a little more. It's hard to stop. A little more teal. Make sure, oh yeah, there we go. Make sure it's coming down there nicely. Got a nice bleed effect right there. Oh yeah. Okay. I think the shirt is basically good. I'm going to try to wrangle it back into this bag and wrap it up so that it will stay this way while it sits. Let's go look at the other one. Okay, onto the dress. I really like the way the wet t-shirt helped the dye bleed around on the Make It shirt. So I've wetted the bottom of the dress. You can tell I've got it all tied up. Here are the sleeves. This is the bottom of the sleeves. Here's the bottom of the dress. Everything else I'm going to try to keep dye free, you know, fingers crossed, but that's why it's covered in plastic, and I've kind of rubber banded these guys off separately just to give me a line of where I want to stop with the dye. We'll see. Get my gloves on. All right, I think we're going pink. Can't go wrong with pink, right? Okay, let's see. Ooh, oh, it's coming out already. Here we go. Oh my word. Oh, that's just beautiful. Oh, oh, it's so pink. Oh my word. Ah, that's really fun. Okay, so this is kind of a heavier sweatshirt knit. So I'm gonna have to turn the garment over here in a minute to make sure it gets to the other side. And it's gonna take, I think, quite a bit of dye here. We'll see, make sure I get a lot on the bottom, and if it kind of fades up from there, that would be really cool. Working into the folds a little bit. I really want it super dyed here, but a little less dyed as it goes up. Let's see if that happens. Oh wait, that's cool. Oh, there it goes. Ooh, yeah, this is definitely taking a lot of dye, but I like this pink on the gray. I think that's going to be cute. And then combined with the hearts, oh my gosh. It'd be so cute for Valentine's Day. Adorable. Okay. Okay, that's looking, whoa, oh, pretty good. I definitely need to turn this over here and check the back. Here we go. All right, let's get some more on there. This is definitely taking a lot of dye to get the coverage on this heavy knit. I'm liking the look though. It's gonna look really good. Definitely gotta get on the edge. No. I really do like how the wet garment helps the dye not bead right off of it. That was my difficulty with my first project with the dye bottles, because it kept just beading off the garment and it didn't soak in. This really helps to get the dye to stay. And I like the effect, it's just kind of cool. Okay, let's make sure, I want most of the dye at the base, so let's make sure the base is looking really good. It kind of bleeds upward and it's mottled. Okay, double check the other side. Oh boy, a lot of dye. Okay, I think that's looking, whoa, pretty good. Maybe a little less dye on this side. Let's add a little more. Even it out. Just a bit. Working it in. We're going to pack this guy up, get him in a plastic bag, let him sit for 6 to 8 hours, and then I got to wash these guys before I show you. Well, here's the blue t-shirt. Oh my gosh, this one is super cute. I do love how all the dyes kind of bled into each other and look very paint-like all around. But make yourself caption, which I think looks really cute. I did notice that the dye faded quite a bit with this one, and I was kind of surprised. I was like, oh, where did the blue dye go? It's not much darker than the shirt. Well, then I checked the fiber content, and I thought it was a cotton t-shirt. Nope, it's a cotton poly blend. So polyester doesn't take this kind of dye, so a t-shirt with a blend is definitely going to lighten quite a bit. I still love the effect, but just wanted to let you know that is what happened. Oh my goodness, I am in love with how this dress turned out. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just love how the pink works with the existing print. It just kind of brightens it up, adds a little detailing at the cuff and the hem without taking over the whole dress. Tie-dye, hearts, pink. You just can't go wrong. I hope my little niece is going to enjoy this. I think it'd be super cute. I want to do this on an adult size dress too, so I will definitely be on the lookout for that. That could be so cute on maybe like a sweatshirt dress or a tunic length sweatshirt. Oh my gosh. So many ideas with this technique and this idea. I definitely want to do more of this idea.